Hey all, here again, Matthew from Warlock Sanctum Games. And there has been a lot of custom content or rulings made in my variety of games, and I figured after today I would explain my thought process on this. People seem to misconstrue when I say no or yes, it can be based on shock value and such. So I just thought I'd give my mindset and list out 5 things you should think about before asking to put something into the game or have something put into the game, whether it is by the letter of the rules or something new you want to see. So, with these 5 things here, if where I'm going to go through them, if it cannot safely pass these 5 situations, then it will probably not be allowed. The first one, safety. Is this going to make any player uncomfortable at the table? Is this going to violate any lines or veils we've set down, or try and force someone to use the X card? This is the top of the list, and this is my number 1 priority before any of these. Second, niche. Some characters build their abilities in certain ways, allowing them to have a niche within the group that they fill. If you're trying to bend the rules or shake them in a way that would steal that niche from another, other than just simply picking up the exact same ability, it will likely give you vetoes. Which kind of ties into my third one. Now, these two I usually put together as one, but I'm breaking everything down for everyone's help. Is the group. If you regularly have no use for the group, or, and built your character in such a way that you're not going to need the group's help in any way, and it's not going to lead to your downfall, you have likely broken something and it will be nerfed at some point. The whole point of RPGs is to rely on your allies, especially in co-op games. Now, if this is a PvP game, this one rule is just stricken from the record. Enjoy murdering each other. But for the most part, most of my groups play co-op games, so I just want to throw that in there. Fourth is a weird one that I couldn't think of a proper word, but every system has a few set breaking points mechanically. This would be like adding rerolls to Forged in the Dark, or removing the spiraling system from Chronicle of Darkness games. There are certain key systems that, if subverted, changes the feel of the game, or completely breaks it, like rerolls in Forged in the Dark would just be insane. That said, some of these can be worked around or limited to a certain degree. And lastly, setting/genre touchstones. I will explain what this means because people may have different definitions of these words. But a genre touchstone are certain elements that help create a vibe or feel for the game, not necessarily a reaction. For example, horror games often have a spiraling mechanic that shouldn't be subverted, or some setting point, example, the lie cannot be defeated in Mage, etc. Things that violate those tend to not fit within the genre of the game. So with that, we have our 5 questions, and if it doesn't bother any of these, feel free to ask away. Otherwise, or debate your situation, assuming it doesn't hit on any of these. Otherwise, assume it's likely to be a no or a nerf or however you want to put it. But with that, that's my 2 cents. I hope everyone's having a great day and a good weekend coming, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.